So let's start. Today we will provide training on the SMS. Earlier I was providing training on TMS. Now this is the first time I am providing the training on SMS. So before starting, let me share my screen. I hope you all are able to view my screen. This is the dashboard. So let's start the SMS. SMS is used for school management system in which every school have to be registered and it's already registered. In this SMS, what kind of work we can do? The SMS, using this SMS, you can track your teacher. Also, the you have to upload the physical progress for the component approved under the Samar Shiksha project. You can also see what are the component like science lab, computer room, art culture, library room, toilet, CWS and RAM, whether it was approved for your school or not. It can also view like smart classroom, ICT lab, vocational lab. Okay. So to start with it, once you click the SMS, you must know the username and password first. So if you see this, it asking the 11-digit UDICE code. It means the username for each school is the 11-digit UDICE code. Okay. And the password is the same. So I'm just logging in it using one school. Okay. Please mute your mic. So I am logging in with one school. Okay. Now, for the starting, suppose you want to change your password. Then for changing the password, there are so many options here. Okay. So if you want to change the password, you can go to profile option and change the password here. Before changing it, you can change the name, email, and you have to remove this star. Okay. And the password which you are typing here also to be repeated here. Okay. So these both fields are necessary for updating the password. Okay. If you see this the help option, under this help option, you can see the video, the training videos. There are so many videos for school and the teacher which I was loaded for the operational of the at the school level. There is for SMS. The level school means the SMS and the teacher means the TMS. So both all the videos are here. Please go and watch by clicking it. Also, you can subscribe the channel so that the latest video you can hear. Okay, so these are the videos. Other option is contact us. If you go here, there's nothing here. Just leave it because we have already create the group. If you want to join the group, the Telegram group, you can download the Telegram application from the Play Store of your mobile. After downloading it, open the SMS website and log in it and just click this. These are the options which was given to join the Telegram group. Okay, once you click it, it will take you to the Telegram group and it will join automatically. Under the download option, we have given the manual. This is the user manual of BSK. Okay, you can go through it. It will show you how to operate the VSK, the front portion of the VSK. Okay. And if you click the SMS, it will reach you in the form in this manual we have given in Mizo language also. So you may know how to operate the SMS. Okay. So the training module in both the language for SMS and for TMS is available. Okay, in Mizo language. So you can go and read through it, or you can watch the training video also. Okay. So we have given all the material to understand the BSK, which will help you to operate the BSK, the SMS and the TMS, and whole website, this whole website. Okay, what it covers. Okay. So these are the download, profile, and help option. Logout is logout from this dashboard. If I now go for a master class, so first of all, what you have to do is you have to correct your teacher data, the existing teacher data. Suppose there is an existing teacher. If you are, how you will check which are the teachers available in your school? You just go to reports, click on teacher list. The list which appear here, it means that these teachers are enrolled in your school. If nothing is appear here, suppose a blank, no list is coming, it means you have not marked your teacher in your school on VSK. Okay. So how do we will mark that? How you want that teacher must appear here? If any teacher is missing here, which is not coming here, how you will mark it? So what you will do, you just go to master data collection, teachers under data collection. Okay. By clicking this data collection, all the teacher will come here. Okay. So, and all the teacher which comes here, you have to mark as pending. It's showing as a pending here. The color must be pink. Okay. So what you will do is you just mark the status as working. When you are working first time on this system, okay, let me fetch one school which is not marked as working. Okay, the pending part. This because this is already showing, so I am just exiting it. I'm just getting one school. I'm again logging in it. Uh, I'm just clicking the SMS and I'm logging one school. Okay, the school login. Here you can see there are, first we are checking how many teachers are posted in this school under the reports. So here you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teachers which is listed. Okay. And if I see the correction, the data correction teacher and the data correction, this is the option where you are correcting the teacher data, existing teacher data. So here you can see the teacher who are green in color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is shown under the teacher list. John, Latun, Pala, Ram, Ritu, and so next. If you check the here, you can see these are the 5 teachers which has been listed in the report. But here are the some teacher who is in a pink color. Okay, pink color means this teacher has not been marked as working in his school, in the school. Suppose if I put him as, suppose I put it and as a government school, let me check is it government school? No, it's a private school. So this teacher is his contract. If I need to change the appointment date and the status, I say as a working. Okay. I'm just putting it is working. If I mark it green, if I mark it as working, this Larvin fila. Okay, if I update it, yeah, you can see. Now this Larvin fila is marked as working. And if I see the list, Larvin fila also come here and marked as working. Thus, the teacher which is marked as working in your school will be listed in this list. Okay, this is how you can check which are the teacher active in your school by seeing this list and by going to the master data correction option. Okay. So I'm just again putting it as pending because I have changed this. I'm just putting it pending. Okay, just select it. So what I have and how what you have understood this, suppose if you want to mark your teacher as a working in your school, you just mark as working the status, change the status. Okay. Once you change the status, only these teacher who has marked as working are able to come to this list. Okay. By coming this list, the teacher can log in into the TMS using this serial number. This is code. This is the teacher code for logging in to TMS module. If the teacher is not listed here, then he will not be able to mark to log to registered on TMS. It is mandatory. The teacher need to join the TMS system must appear here in the list. And how it will come in the list? By marking him under data correction teacher, data correction as working. It should be green in color. Okay. This is how you would be putting the teacher here. Suppose you want to move out your any teacher from your school. Suppose he has transferred, he has resigned, he has any wrong entry was done, he was demised, he was attached on duty, okay, he was terminated. Just mark it. The option other than working and select. If you mark, then it will be out from your list. Suppose I write it transfer. Let me copy this code first. Okay. Suppose I mark this as a transfer. Okay, I marked it and save it. See, their teacher has gone from here. So by marking the option, the teacher will be removed from your list. Okay, understood? So any option, any status marked by you other than working and select, this all teacher will go to the Dropbox. Okay, so I have removed that teacher. Now I have done wrongly. Now I have to get back that teacher back. So by clicking master, we will first see what is the status. The teacher which I have removed by marking transfer and I need it back. First check his present working status. Write his teacher code state, filter it, it will show you. It has transferred. And what he is saying, it is transferred from LMS. Okay. And the teacher name is this. Okay. Now what action is saying, it has been transferred. Now, if you want to take this teacher into your school, what is saying? Use teacher dropbox to transfer this teacher in your school. The action to be taken is saying, if you want this teacher use the teacher dropbox to transfer this teacher in your school. Okay. So I'm just going to the dropbox, master, data, teacher, dropbox. Okay. I'm just going to a dropbox. And if I don't know these detail, I simply type the teacher code and filter it. The teacher will appear here and you just say pending or working. If I say working and save it, teacher transfer successfully. And then if you go and see under data correction in the data correction, just see teacher came here. Okay. So this is how you would be getting the teacher if it was shifted wrongly to the Dropbox by selecting any status, you can get it back by knowing his teacher code, state teacher code, and by seeing his present status. And present status will guide you what is the working at present where that teacher is. If I again paste it, just see. Again, he is saying it was pending because I had marked this pending. Now, what he is saying, you transfer from another school option because this teacher is in your school. It can be taken to another school also. If you mark teacher as pending under here, then any school from the state can take it back if the status is pending. Okay. And if one thing I will also show you, if suppose I take this code which is green in color, and if I paste it here under the working status, just see what is saying working. Working means you cannot transfer this teacher in your school as it's already working in the school. So nobody can take this teacher in his school. Okay? It's totally dependent upon the status which is coming here. If if the teacher is in pink color, then any school can transfer this teacher in his school. It will take directly from your school. There is no need to have enter the status as a transfer or something else. He will take it forcefully. If you mark it working, then no school will take your teacher into your school until you mark status as other than working. Okay? So what you have understood? If you want to, if you want to list, if you want to list the teacher into your school, then you have to mark the working as a working. Working means that teacher is working in your school. Okay. And if you mark, if the teacher is not working in your school, just choose any one option. It is mandatory to do that. Okay. Suppose after doing working after 6 months, if any teacher transferred, okay, then you can mark that teacher here as transferred. This you have to do on real-time basis whole year. If any teacher shifted from your school, you have to mark that teacher under the data correction module, his present status, so that other school can take it. So what you have understood, what option you have understood, the data correction will be used to mark the present status of your teacher, whether it's working, transferred, terminated, resigned, attached. Okay, everything to be updated here. And suppose if there is a new teacher which has joined your school, okay, and he doesn't know his code. the teacher code, because you want to add it, you want to transfer it from the another school. Okay, he has come to your school and tells her, I have transferred from such and such school. If he knows his all details, then check his present working status. After checking the present working status, under action to be taken, what the option is saying, go to directly to that module, okay, using either from the Dropbox or transfer from other school facility. If he doesn't know his teacher code, just go to search his detail. Okay. Once you go here and just type from which district he is from and the name, few character of his name. Suppose I say LALM. In his name, this four character came. Don't write the full name of the teacher here. Just write the full few character. If I press it, you can see this is the status of teacher starting from LALM. In all the name, LALM is there. Okay. To search it here, okay. Type his teacher code. Suppose Saji, I am giving the present status of his teacher. Don't select, you can see the status of working also. The working teacher cannot be transferred in your school. Okay? The teacher which has been transferred, you can mark, suppose this is the teacher which I needed in my school. What I will do is I will copy it. Okay? I am copying it, this teacher code, because the new teacher doesn't know his teacher code. So from using the teacher search, you will be able to find the teacher code of the particular teacher. Okay. After finding it, what you will do? You will go to the see the present status. Okay. And I'm pasting the code here. Just see, he was transferred from this school, and what is the action to be taken? Use teacher Dropbox. Now it's guiding that if you need this teacher in your school, just use the teacher Dropbox module. So I will go to teacher Dropbox module, paste his teacher code and filter it. Just see this teacher has came here by clicking the save button, by marking his working and save button, it will come to your school by clicking this button. Okay. So this is how if any teacher transfer from another school or is a new joinee, okay, or new journey, if for the private school, if he is a new journey, it might be working in some other school also earlier, previously. So it's first use the search detail. Okay, search his detail, get the code, teacher code, okay, get the teacher code, see if and check the teacher must not be in working condition, otherwise will not be transferred in your school. Suppose this is a private teacher who has resigned, then you can take this teacher in your school. He might be joining to your school. So you can use this teacher code, just copy it, okay, and check under the present working status, okay, filter it. What is saying? Use teacher Dropbox, okay. Then he's saying you use teacher Dropbox. Then I will go to Dropbox facility and paste the teacher
Sorry.
code here. Okay, and then click the save. Okay, working and save it. Then this teacher will come to your school. Okay, so for the new teacher, new joinee or transfer, you can use first check the present status of the teacher. Okay, and then use the Dropbox or transfer the school facility to take to into your school. Okay. Suppose there is a teacher, there is a new joinee, he have not worked in any of the school earlier, and he is and using the teacher's shared detail, you are not able to find it. Then you go if you are very much sure that this teacher has not been worked earlier, and this teacher is not, and you are not be able to find under the teacher's search detail. You then go directly to the add button. Then add that teacher by filling all these details. Okay. Once it was added, suppose this is once you go to the add module, this teacher code will generate it automatically. And I write the if you don't know the teacher code national, just leave it blank. Enter his name, male, gender, date of birth. Okay. I'm just putting his date of birth, nature of appointment, category, mobile number, email ID. These all are necessary. Okay. I'm just putting one dummy entry, type of teacher. Okay. Academic qualification. Okay. Date of joining service, date of joining present school, other classes taught, appointed by, I say, casual teacher, appointed by state government. Okay. So I'm adding one teacher, which is 4423 teacher code. When I submit it, okay, it was added. So how would you know that it is added? Because there is no message has came. Then after adding the teacher, you must go to master data correction. If you go directly to data correction, that teacher will not come here because the new teacher which was added by you must be approved by the district officer and the state level officer. So how about you will take how you will check? Go to data correction teacher and the delete verify. Just see. The teacher, if private school is added, if why it is coming in the orange color? Because this is the private school. So private school the teacher which was added by the private school, it will go directly at the state level to verify it. So we are here and we are approving it. So we will check the database, and if it is not this teacher name is not available in our entire the Mizoram state, then we will approve directly. Suppose if it is a government school, okay, then this the color of this the new teacher will be pink color. Okay, okay. It will be a pink color when the government and aided school add the teacher in his school. Then the new teacher color would be pink, a red color, you can say. And if in a government school, if district approve that teacher, then this color goes to orange. Orange means district has approved. For private school, it will come directly to orange color. And once it was green, it means the state also approved it, verified it. Once it was verified it, then this teacher code final will become here. Okay, once this code will appear here, it means that teacher will be available under the data correction module. Okay, so this is how you can add the teacher. It means the new teacher which was added should be verified by the district and state, and the color of the row will show who has approved. If it was green, it means it is available in your list. Okay. Just see Lauren Fila, it was green color. It's a new teacher. And if you see under the teacher data correction list, the Lauren Fila is here. Okay. It will appear here. Once it was, if it is a new teacher approved by district and state, the teacher will appear here. Or if you, and also if there is any issue, suppose district rejected, then it will come under the remark. So any teacher added by, if any teacher added by the government school must be verified by the district level and the state level. And if it was not approved, then the rejection remark will be here. You can see it and you can talk the district officials to get it approved. Okay. So now the another option is modify teacher detail. Suppose I want to modify the teacher detail of, let's see, if I go to master data collection. If you want to modify the thing here, you can also modify the white column. The white column. You can modify all those details. If I put dot dot here, I put okay. So what you can do is, suppose I want to modify some details of F-Lauren Fela. You just copy this teacher code. Okay, if you want to modify some details, then go to master data teacher, modify teacher detail option. Enter his teacher code, filter it, just see. Now you can modify his detail by putting dot. Suppose I put in the dot here. Okay. In details, all details is okay. I need to just change his name and I need to change national teacher code. Okay. I'm just putting national teacher code also. How that this national teacher code will come? Once you add this teacher in UDICE Plus, then national teacher code is generated. Once it was generated, just open the teacher detail modification module and enter that code here and submit it. Once you submit it, it is updated. If you go back and check under data correction, just see dot has added here. Just see. Okay. So this is how you would be modifying the teacher detail using teacher detail modification module. So what I have told you, I have told you how to add new teacher. Only use this add button until you didn't find the details under the shares teacher detail. Don't add the teacher because it's a two-level verification. It was approved by the district and the state. So if you add it, if you directly add the teacher, which is already transformed from previous school or resigned from previous any school, then that teacher will not be added and it is not will be approved by the state and the district officials and it will be rejected. So better to use the existing teacher data by finding under the CS data teacher detail if you don't know the teacher code. Okay. If you know the teacher code and you don't know from where that teacher has came from, just check the present working status and use and follow what action to be taken was saying whether this teacher will come from the Dropbox or from the transfer from other school option. Okay. So add will work if you want, if you still you want to add the teacher after adding it, check the delete and verify status. Okay. Once it is verified by the district and the state, it turns to green color. Okay. And after turning to green color, it will list in zero in the data correction module and in the so that you can mark him as a working. Okay. So this is how you would be tracking the teacher, modifying the details of the teacher. Another is activities. Okay. Under this activity, this is the activity, these are all components which was approved by the project under summer structure like vocational, pre-primary, drinking water, toilet. You can see, suppose if anything is approved for your school, new school cannot be approved because new school only approved because it's a private school. So private school doesn't have anything to approve. So I'm just logging it out again and taking some government school. So I will guide you how it will be, has that been shown. Let me check the government school. Yeah, government school. So every government school has physical progress. So it's a high school. High school means if I click this, if nothing is coming, it means the new school option is not for yours, not for you, because it was not approved. Now pre-primary, pre-primary means a pre-primary component, whether it was approved for your school or not. Because it's a high school, so there would not be a pre-primary section. So nothing is came here. It is also blank. Okay. Now come to another activity, vocational school. Yes. So it's a vocational school means vocational school is for secondary and senior secondary school. So you can check whether this vocational school has been approved for your school or not. By clicking this, yes, you can see there's a school called the vocational school sanctioned in 24-25 with the sector 1 IT. Now you have to update the progress. If vocational school, if vocational classes is being started in your school as you are a government school, just mark it functional and mark the functional year, which year it was functional. Okay. So if it is function in 24-25, then it should not be less than 24-25. Okay. So with the help of this, you can also see which component it was approved. And for the progress, you can also mark the progress once it was functional. When it was functional, you can add the detail here. Okay. So what he is saying, please make this school functional using the functional option. So the if you want to enter the progress, monthly progress, then it must be functional first. Now, what is residential quarter? You can also see whether residential quota for the teacher is approved for your school or not. Just see. It was approved in 11-12, one quarter. So mark it in 11-12. So mark the progress, whether it is completed or not. It's your responsibility to mark the progress if any component was approved for your school. Because it's a 11-12 approval, you can mark the progress. This will also help you to know which component, which budget, whether any budget was approved for your school in government and government aided school, not for the private. If I see the toilet ramp, if you can see by clicking this whether any toilet was approved for your school, just click and check. Yes, yes, you can see, but it's completed. Okay, it was approved in 9-10 and it is completed. Okay, and if I go for ramp, CWSN toilet, just check. If you say you are not authorized, it means there is no CWSN toilet was approved for your school. Similar for ramp, is any ramp is approved for your school under the project Samag Shiksha? Okay, if nothing is appear, it means it has not been approved. Okay, if I go for drinking water facility, yes, drinking water was approved and it was completed. Okay. And if I go for other option, dilapidated building, is any block was approved? No, it said no, you are not authorized. You are not authorized means that component is not approved till date for your school. Any electrification component approved? No, it was not approved. So by using this option, you can check just the incinerator was approved and it is functional also. So by checking this activity, it means it was approved for your school. Okay, if I say major repair, no, nothing was approved under major repair for this school. Okay, under strengthening component, yes, it was approved. One science lab, computer room. Okay, so you have, if nothing, if anything is approved for your school, you have to upload the progress under the physical progress. If I see ICT school approved, yes, it was approved in 910, and you have to enter the progress here so that we may know what are the present status, which are the name, what is the name of the instructor, date of joining, qualification, how many computers you have received, function, how many are functional, projectors, how we have received, okay, printer. Because if there is a ICT lab in your school, it this must be available in your school. Just write, just update it. It is mandatory to update it regularly on regular basis so that we might know that any fund is required or not, or any instructor, any instructions is required or not. Same for the smart classroom. Just see smart classroom also approved. Just enter how many interactive flat panel received and how many are functional in the remark. Okay, you can update this progress so that we may know at the state level that what is the present status of the ICT lab. So you have to continuously work on the update of the ICT school and smart classroom if it was approved for your school. And under the vocational, you have to enter the monthly progress once it was functional in your school. Okay. So this is the, and this will help you also to see what budget was approved in your school, which component was approved in the current financial year or in your coming financial year. Okay. And this is the report which I have already shown you. And what is this TMS registry? It will show you how many teachers have registered on TMS system. This will also show you. Not registered means these teachers have not been registered on TMS yet. Okay? The TMS system. TMS means this system. Okay? So this is all I have to train regarding the SMS. By using master data correction option, you can change the present status of the teacher. By using the activity, you must know what are the components which was approved for your school under the Samal Shiksha project, and you have to update the progress on it. Okay? I hope you have understood.